What's up, YouTube? Let's check out some pickups from this week's new comic book day. There were so many great pickups. I had actually picked up a few extra copies of Batman and Spider-Man because there were just so many awesome covers, or there was one cover that I really liked. So let's check out some cool pickups. First up, my personal pick of the week, Batman Joker Deadly Duo number 4. Now, this was a fun issue. Batman and the Joker have to stop a runaway train. They can't uncouple any cars. They can't try to stop the train. The train has to get to the place, and they have to do it they have to lower the weight of the train. And Batman tries to do things his way, and the Joker the entire time is just saying, hey, let's throw people off. Their interaction is so fun to read. It's so interesting to watch them work together. Like they've had a couple like stories where they have had to work together, but I think this is the best way that it's ever been told. The artwork in this book is so good. Mark Silvestri, who also wrote the book, absolutely kills it. The way that he draws the Joker is so good. Harley, there's a flashback to like OG Harley, which is really good. I feel like a lot of like current Harley stuff doesn't have like the old, like how she was portrayed in Batman the Animated Series. Like the first line is, "What are you mad at me for?" And the emphasis on it is just perfect, and I love how it's written here. Like I said, the art is fantastic. This story has been so good. We are kind of building up to a mystery, and they've kind of revealed a couple things in this issue, so I'm very excited to see where the next part of the story goes. And of course, we do get more Joker and Gimp Mask. Next up, Batman 132 with this awesome Jose Quesada cover. This was a great story. Batman is in another universe, in another Gotham City, meeting other versions of the people within Gotham City, and it's cool to see. The police have been jacked up on Venom. He meets a Punchline jacked up on Venom, as well as Killer Croc. He meets this world's Selina. He finds this world's Joker. It's really cool to see Bruce go through all of this. I love the new character that they introduced, Jewel, and how Bruce cooks for her, and how he talks about how he had boys and how he misses his boys. And he also feels like it is his duty to protect Gotham City, regardless of what Gotham City it is. There's also a cool Superboy, Mr. Terrific, and Robin backup story, which is leading to Robin trying to find where Bruce is. We have the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 5, with this awesome cover showing like all the different Jokers. Like it kind of reminded me of some of the people that have played the Joker. Like I thought that one looked like Jack. This one's face kind of looked like Heath. I thought it was really cool, as well as this really cool Clayman cover, which I think he draws the Joker. He's one of the best people to draw the Joker, and I absolutely love this. Now, the story is still kind of going. We find out that someone is after the Joker. Someone has hired another Joker to chase after the Joker or trap the Joker. And it's very interesting to see what exactly is going on. And Red Hood is still great in this. We have an appearance by Stephanie Brown, and this story, like I know I had mentioned this before, but the last Joker story by James Tynion, I didn't like it started off really well, but I felt like it tried to rely too much on the backup stories, and it became very expensive for no reason other than the backup stories. But this story is so good that it completely takes away from how I felt about that other story. And the backup stories in this, like there's only one in here, but the last couple of issues has been so weird. Like we had the Joker pregnant by Satana, which I have my other opinions about, regardless of how that actually happened. Here he's fighting Giganta, and at a point where he has like zits come out and it's all little Jokers. So it's so crazy, but it works on so many levels. Next up, we have Poison Ivy number 9, where she reunites with Harley. There were so many cool Harley and Ivy covers this week. I wish I could get them all, but I only picked one. This was a great story, especially where their Valentine's Day special just came out. I haven't gotten a chance to watch it, but I definitely plan on it. This was a great story to see them together and interact together. Harley hasn't seen Ivy in a while, so of course they knock some boots, and they basically go out on a cute date, and Poison Ivy allows Harley to like experience the way that experience things the way that she does, including like seeing the green, which I thought was very interesting. And Harley really brings Ivy back to Earth. This was a great story. I think this Poison Ivy story is one of the best stories that is going on DC right now, so definitely check it out. We have The Flash 792, which is the part 3 of the 1 Minute War. Wally and Kid Flash meet Miss Murder, which, again, I don't know exactly what's going on with this character because she has the same kind of headpiece as the Batman Who Laughs, so I don't know if they're from the same universe or something like that. But it's very interesting. There's a lot of things that are very unexpected to this, especially the last page. We still see a grief-ridden Barry. We see the Flash family really trying to pull around him and try to make a plan for how to stop this invasion. We have Lazarus Planet Next Evolution #1, which is a one-shot with a few different stories in here, including Deadeye, which this cover is. I love the look of Deadeye. He's definitely a mix of Bloodshot or Bloodsport and Deadshot. I thought his story was great. There was a cool Red Canary one in here. It's definitely a good kind of installment into the Lazarus Planet as we're seeing more characters come into this event and be affected by the Lazarus Island explosion. We have Static Shadows of Dakota #1. This is basically the second installment. They had Static Season 1 go on, I believe it was sometime last year, which was a great story. I picked up every issue. It was so well written. I love the story. I love Static. I grew up with that show in the 90s, and it's just fun to read. The story was great. It's definitely a turning point in the way that the Static is told, and it was a great read, so definitely pick it up. The finale of Dark Web is here in Dark Web Finale #1 with this awesome Peach Momoko cover. This event was rather interesting. I'm still trying to digest how exactly I feel about this event. I think I might read all the issues again, but it's, like I said in my last comic video, it started off really strong, but I definitely feel like it went a few different ways, and I think I need to digest it a little bit and maybe read it again. Including in Dark Web, we have Venom #16. I haven't gotten a chance to read this yet. I'll probably read it all together with all the other Dark Web stuff. We have Amazing Spider-Man #19. I haven't gotten a chance to read this because I just finished reading the Dark Web storyline, so I'm waiting to read this again. So this is the regular A cover. I didn't realize that this was an Amazing Spider-Man, but this is the same book, which is a homage to the Fantastic Four, I believe #1, which with this has all the Disney characters, which I absolutely loved. I actually thought I was picking up a Fantastic Four book. And I also got this Planet of the Apes variant cover. Normie Osborn becomes the Red Goblin in Red Goblin #1. Honestly, this was a great story. I love Normie interacting with the symbiote. It kind of reminds me of early days of Venom as well as Dylan with the symbiotes. This was great. I honestly think that this was a really good, well-told story. I love the interactions between Normie and Norman, and the art in this was really good. This is definitely going to be something I pick up. I'm going to check out the next couple issues, but I think this is a pretty good series so far. Especially, I mean, it's just on one issue, but I think this is a good starting point. We have the reprint edition of Avengers #8, which is the first appearance of Kang the Conqueror, who you can see in Ant-Man and the Wasp next week. We have Avengers #65 with this awesome Infinity War homage variant cover. Lastly, we have Radiant Black #21, which still continues to be a great series. I love the Radiant Black world. I love all the stuff that they are building on, all the different characters, all the different series. I absolutely love this story. Let me know what was in your pull list this week. Let me know what you picked up. Let me know what you thought of my pulls. Don't forget to like and subscribe and come back again.